Hi everyone, it's Amanda. Before I take you through the floss rule, I just want to explain my thinking and reasoning behind some of the syllables that I choose to model with. So, for example, I might choose to use a syllable known to a student, for example, floss, when I'm looking at explaining the floss rule. It's a syllable, it's also a word that they know. However, I might choose to use a syllable that they're quite unfamiliar with. For example, s. However, when you add the prefix re, kids will be very familiar with it. Recess. So when I'm selecting the syllables, it's not always words. Sometimes it is nonsense syllables that they might discover in other words. So this is how I would begin explaining the floss rule to my grade. I'd write the floss rule up on the board, activate their prior knowledge in some way, and then I would begin. First thing when using the floss rule, we need to look for, does it have a one syllable? Does that syllable have a short vowel? Is that vowel next to the F, the L, or the S? If that's the case, we almost always double the letter. For example, in the following syllable, ses. How many beats are in the word ses? One syllable. S-F, it's gentle Cindy. S-F is short. S. Vowel next to the S. S. Yes, it is. I'm going to double it. Ses. The next one might be gris. The syllable gris. How many beats are in the word gris? One syllable. G-r-is. G-r. E. It's short. G-r-e. S. It's next to each other. I double it. Double S. Gris. Tef. The syllable tef. How many beats are in the word tef? One. Is it a short vowel? T-e. T-e. It's short. Is that sound next to the vowel t-e? They are next to each other. I'm going to double it. Tef. Tef. Another one might be bell. How many beats are in the word bell? One syllable. A short vowel. But it's short. Oh, they are next to each other. I have to double it. Another one I might do is floss. Floss. How many beats are in the word floss? One syllable. Oh. 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 Oh, it's short. S comes next. I double it. S. Floss. Oh, another one could be stuff. How many beats are in the word stuff. 1. Short vowel. It's short. I double it. Stuff. Another one might be, let me think. Oh, I know. Mill. How many beats are in the word? Mill. 1 syllable. It. Oh. It's short vowel. Double the L. Mill. So that's your EDI, that is your I do. We move into your guided practice. So this is the slow release, the gradual release, or the we can do, whatever language you use. Now I use these sheets that I gained through my training with Ron Yoshimoto. Now, you don't necessarily have to do these, but it's definitely the best place to start until you've built up your skills and then move on to other multi-sensory activities that you would like to use. So, the guided practice would look like this. Floss rule, 1 syllable word with a single, normally short vowel. You will almost always double the final F, L or S, as in puff, bell, miss. Place the double F, the double L or the double S in the spaces to make a word. We would do it together. P, A, Qu, I, U, S, M, E, U. Oh. Now you would have the students continue again. S, M, E, O. B, R, A, S. Now, the students would go. They're going to be black, so they would do this while you would roam. Ch, E, S. St, A. Make sure as you're roaming that you encourage the use of the fingers. K, U, A, S. Sk, A, U. G, R, I, U. K, R, O, S. Sh, E, U. Sk, I, U. K, U, I, F. Sn, I, U. Smell? Sn, I. Then you would use your sticks, pull out a couple of students. So for example, I might pull out the student named Carissa. I would go, Carissa, why did you double the L on quill? She would say, 1 syllable, it's got a short vowel, so we double the L. Next person I might pull out is Roche. Roche, why did you double the S on cross? He would say, it's a 1 syllable. It's got a short vowel, so you double the S. It's next to each other. Then you could get them to finish the rest of the sheet on their own. The next day when you do it, you would model the EDI exactly the same, using different words, and then you might choose a slightly different sheet.